Welcome, hello, Yasu and hi. My name is Tai Körner, and today's topic is choosing a lonesome wolf path or choosing a brotherhood. So I want to cast some little light on this today. Um, but before I get into this, make sure to subscribe my channel if you want to stay updated. And also to those who don't know me yet, I will introduce a little. My name is Tai Körner. I'm an author, I'm a black magician, I'm a follower of the draconian path, and I'm a natural born empath. So this is basically who am I. One thing what is always crossing my path is people who are pathing alone, what was quite a long time of my life as well. Or the other ones who are connected to Circle or to Coven or to Orders, and both has its own benefits and shadows. So if let's start on the first case. So if you're working all alone on your path, you're quietly free on choosing your topics of study. This is cool on one hand. On the other side, you have no one to compare your work with. So if you get stuck in any workings, you got no support. If you're studying into topics and you get a kind of maniac in a certain topic, then you easily can get into a track what doesn't help you further but only gets into cosmic fragments without even giving you an answer about your works. So simply said, you can get lost on your studies. This is if you are working alone. Also, if you decide to stay a lonesome magician and you now and then follow up to work together with other lonesome magicians, there is no honor frame to work together. So you easily can meet some people who are even more crazy than you and who carry other moral frames than you. And so there is nothing what protects them before you or reverse. Because you are no brotherhood. You're just people crossing by. What's simply the same as if you get out of the train midst in the night, walking a forest, meeting somebody and deciding to do a ritual together. You can do so. But this is nothing to work in a long frame. Just telling us this way. So on the other side, you can decide to join an order, a circle, or whatsoever. Probably you're asked to join a circle. In that way, if there is any kind of a mentor system or initiatory system, at least you get a guideline where to follow up your path. So you got a certain structure, what you're working in, and the frame can be more or less structured about the topics you're studying, about the directions you're studying. But the benefit is that the path you're walking, many did walk this path before. And the bigger the order, the more member the order or the circle has, the more people did do the same work you are now learning and exploring for yourself. Here you face something what is called a brotherhood. And a brotherhood is something what can be very, very beneficial if it is a strong brotherhood. And so a strong brotherhood is as strong as the weakest chain, it is said. And so you should make sure to have people around you who are of the same mindset as you are. This is a big plus in comparing to the point if you're working with people you don't know at all. In an order or in a circle, it might happen that you don't know these people at all, because it is such a big organization, you cannot know everyone. But regarding the structure of this coven or order, you know a certain mindset of people. So they should have the same honor frame, the same structure of behavior between each others. And in that case, it is a fruitful brotherhood supporting each others. So the older ones are supporting the younger ones. And once you get a certain grade within these organizations, you will be the one who is supporting the younger ones again. So this is a brotherhood in a literal sense, like a family would work as well. I can tell so because I'm the oldest of 3 kids, and it was always my responsibility to take care for my younger sister and brothers. So yeah, but you have to check this. You have to check your owner frame, and it should be a stable owner frame within this brotherhood as well, no matter if it is a coven or an order or something else. So this is basically the difference. When you are working alone, you got no checkup, you got nobody who is supporting you in a case of need. You also are not responsible for anyone on the other side. But if you decide to do a ritual together with somebody, you cannot expect any kind of honor frame. If you are in a circle or an order, you will find out during your education, your studyship, how the honor frame of your brotherhood is. So as long this is developed down to the younger grades who are growing up, and as long the older siblings are teaching the younger siblings about behavior frames, moral settings, it will be a constant within this circle or order. Something where you even can recognize members of this brotherhood. So this about that. Also, you got this the benefit of exchange. So if you develop some experiences and you discuss with like-minded people about the same thing who are working this path, you will find out that sometimes you think about evolvements in a certain way, and the other one who is working the same path did develop it in another way, and so both of your perceptions can be a teaching to this one or yourself. This is the benefit of working with people who are doing the same path. So brotherhood or working as a lonesome wolf, I today's would say Lonesome Wolf is free but very uncontrolled. And as it is uncontrolled, it's very inefficient. About a brotherhood or about a brotherhood in your frame of workings, you gather on one side a certain way of structure, so to question yourself, to observe others at their work, and to take the best benefit of your studies. So whatever you do, if you prefer a local little circle just around a corner, or if you prefer to join a big order somewhere, the main core is what is in there for you. And if you see that it is something totally off your topic, it's not your coven. If you see it is something resonating with your own workings, it can be a small circle, but if it is your topic, it's the right place. And if it is a big order, also the same, does it resonate or doesn't it resonate? And here is a little differing between little circles and big orders. There is coming something like an egregore, so an energy field created by this big circle or big order during the last years, what is also pushing your work. This is nothing you should underestimate. So this is something you have to make up with yourselves. I just wanted to cast some little light on it. It is, everything has its own benefits and shadows, but in the first point, it is your path you're walking, it is your developments, and it is the question of how do you learn the best in your topic, in your way, and how can you do it to give further your understandings to others who are pathing their path on your path and who are like the younger siblings on your path. How can you give it further to them? And how can you develop help and teaching and hints probably or support from older ones? So this about that. Next days I want to dig into entities again. But this is for today. I wish you a wonderful one and see you next time.